Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Bonus Round. I'm your host, John Mugiwara JM.
And I'm Jan Peanut.
And welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now, this was one of my recommendations after the April Fool's post Sega did, where they just dropped it on Steam.
For free.
Yeah.
We were going to do this earlier, but we were still knee-deep in Resident Evil 4 remake, and Metal Gear and the Somnium Files and all that were still going out, so we didn't have time. But we figured we'd take the time out now before we even start Shadow the Hedgehog, which we promised to you all for 300 subs. We're still going to do it, but we want to clear our table first. But as a bit of a break between this and Like a Dragon Ishin, let's just get going. Ready?
Ready.
Dot, dot, dot.
Phew. Made it on train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one though. I'll just sign my name here. And what do you want to call this guy? Oh boy.
I'm thinking about it.
Bumble.
Wait, how long can you make the name?
Only one way to find out.
Bumblepuss.
Bumblepuss.
I don't think I could show my face right here again if I wrote that. Fuck you!
Let's try that again. I'll just sign my name here.
Hello, my name is Bum. Let's just go with Bum. No! Fuck you, Sega!
Original. Donut. Steel.
Donut Steel. Did I spell that right? You sure as shit did. Hope Passages can read my scribble.
Donut Steel.
The dining car.
Dining car.
I love that they stylized like this, like it's a zone. We're in the dining car zone now.
Uh-oh. Am I nervous? This is the first day on the job, jitters? Walking the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Donut Steel. Shake it off. Oh.
Donut Steel, did I just see you hitting yourself?
Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning?
Ho ho ho! Quite all right myself, though feeling a bit bittersweet.
Oh, what should we
ask?
Is
that because you're a sweetie? Trying to burn me up on the first day, Ari? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after...
I have to let you know that's workplace sexual harassment.
I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Now time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another.
Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir.
Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels.
I can see why his wife's excited.
I stink like the Dickens. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working in the dining car. Here's the menu for today.
I have 3 inches of smegma built up underneath my foreskin. I need a bath desperately.
Menu add to the inventory. I can open the inventory anytime I view items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. Chili dog ramen and chicken cordon bleu. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. No, I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Chicken cordon bleu. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you could read the menu, okay? A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave.
After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful.
This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train.
I remember that from the interview. What's the event today?
A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as a conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure paying guests are well taken care of, understood? I can't... which one should we pick?
I can't afford to lose this job.
You sure can't. The severance pay is lousy and the economy fucking sucks. Especially since we elected Elon the Cunthog to be president.
God.
Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard!
Ooh, pretty train.
Oh, there's Amy.
There's Amy Rose. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. Oh,
You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this.
What did all of you expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. The train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though.
Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop?
Oh, Rouge has got the drip. It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen?
I read that as teeny tiny peen.
Oh my god. What cast of characters am I stuck with?
I also love that Knuckles has his hat from the OVA movie.
Alright, that's great.
And of hold of yourself, do not steal, you're sweating through your uniform. Hey pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Right, of course, sir. Huh? Ark, are you a pirate?
Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's role to get food.
Haha, sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Donut Steal, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to and we'll collect their ticket.
Okay, got it. Who do you want to talk to first?
Vector, I want to do that voice again. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact.
That's because I'm trying to find the computer room. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up again? I could not quite hear what you said. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding. That's all right,
He's not hiding his embarrassment very well.
Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. That would be amazing. Thanks a million.
Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Okay, oh.
Here. Thank you. Everything is in order.
He seems concerned about something.
No, he's just brooding.
Is there anything we can help you with today?
Do you sell gift bags here?
No, Sally, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you.
I guess Mobius doesn't recycle.
That's stale. So cold.
Do not steal your shivering. Do you need me to fetch your ticket? Or your jacket?
No, I'm good.
I know you want to talk to your wife.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you?
Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? Preferably from your cleavage.
My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you.
Where was she keeping that?
I'm back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well.
Probably because you're not making eye contact. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back.
Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character.
Who should I talk to next?
Let's see.
Oh, you can go over.
Oh,
Knuckles.
you home, boy.
Howdy, can I please get your ticket?
I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy.
Everything looks good, thank you.
Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either.
Tails.
Next.
Can I get your ticket, youngin?
Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks you have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkle jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone's on this train is normal.
Espio with that dress.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a kimono. Can we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it.
There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease.
You consider me calming? Okay, so
He's looking right at me.
my gimmick for Espio, he's gonna like right up on the mic. I studied ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious.
Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training.
Can you cling onto walls?
Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that?
I most certainly can.
The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Okay. Why not talk to the birthday girl next?
Will I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly.
Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to her have fun.
Before we move along, for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you. What do I do? Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door on the train. Happy birthday!
The birthday girl gets a birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you.
Please. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see.
A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess?
If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere?
A separate dimension, actually. Oh, they're going with that Sonic Rush. So actually, a separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess.
Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Okay, next up is Sonic. I think he's the last one left.
He is. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. That sort of thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe.
Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog?
I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yes, have fun now.
Will do, thanks.
Okay, and that everyone? Oh wait, that napkin. What's sticking out of the napkin holder?
Vector's ticket. Hey, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner.
And let's make sure not no one uses their ticket as a napkin.
Lost tickets added to your inventory. Find anything yet?
Oh, that's your shit.
Well, we just might have what you need. Donut steal? Why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. Was really worried you kicked me out and missed the murder mystery. Ho ho ho! Old Donut Steal here would have their hands full of kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight.
Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard?
He did. You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else.
Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
Ah, the conductor's car.
You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express?
Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems pretty capable on their own.
And Train? Assist Donut Steal if they need any help, won't you? Oh wait, that's whoopsie. Assist Donut Steal if they need any help, won't you? Why do I feel like I know that hand? Ha ha ha, that's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor on this train.
Excellent, I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Donut Steal if you need anything.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well. Lore cards? That must be the details of the motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud. Otherwise, people know the murderer's intentions. Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for the characters they will be playing. Participation is required, but it is my birthday.
Well, why wouldn't you? But you signed up, you paid for the fucking train.
Of course.
Birthday girl makes the rules.
Sonic, you are my ship captain. You'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Roots, you are a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espia the poet, both found in the library.
Hear that, SBO? We get to hang out together.
And do what? Read?
Maybe we could make a tower of books or something.
Shadow is a locksmith hanging out in the lounge. Looks more like he's ready to take my order at Starbucks. And last but not least, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone.
You want what in your coffee?
Did you get all that?
Yes.
Yes. I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their rules. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient.
Map out of the inventory.
The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murder amongst all of you.
They didn't say the phrase.
The murderer can kill a single participant, however they choose, but you must physically be present when the victim for it to count. Everyone here must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate.
Jesus Christ, how many murder mystery VNs have we played on this channel this year? 3 now?
I'll set out a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations!
No, I'm not making Elon the cunt hog the episode title. I can't.
Aww.
I want to, though.
Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
Well, you're donut steal, so I'll let you pick.
I know, it's kind of scary. I'll admit, I'm nervous too. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting the stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? No, the law cards are confidential. No one knows about the person who received them.
But didn't you make them?
My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world.
Wow, the flicky got Stockholm Syndrome.
My law is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kinda sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Uh-oh. The train started moving! It's so fast! Grab onto something! What is going on? Ah! I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't! Ah! No! Oh shit, did they derailed? You're both awake!
that Art of Tales.
No. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, my heart's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. The train can reach such incredible speeds.
Well, wasn't Sonic in the conductor's chair? Wasn't that his fault?
We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning about me in the interview. We should go check on the others. Donut Steel, could you give the door? Of course. Oh. It seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer.
I don't think she brought it.
Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over there. Huh? I know Amy, she's hiding something. Huh? I suppose he did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm a detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on what Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around the closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it.
I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood?
Understood. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking. Try talking. Finding clues yet? Oh no, that's just repeats the... Okay, you don't really have any clue. There's gotta be another way out of here. Okay, just look around. The shelf blocking our exit. It's clearly not budging. Hey, Donut Steal, look closely at this. Oh, there's an indent. I wonder how the side of this shelf got smashed. There's nothing on the shelf that could have fallen onto it. And I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. Train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf is added to your inventory. Okay, keep looking around a bit more and... the wet floor sign. Keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Or the attempt.
Oh, trash can. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, it's a very clean trash bin. Crap, do I got the hiccups? How do I become as optimistic as this kid?
I'm the one who did the Vector voice. Why do you have the hiccups?
Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, did we check everything? Oh, boxes. What do you think, Charles? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Okay, is that everything? I think that's getting hotter, so maybe...
Wait.
Oh, wait! What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. Looks like to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it.
Stick is
added to your inventory.
Not to be confused with Styx, who is not in this game.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Start interrogation. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This is going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I. What could she have done in that time? Attempt to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Donut Steal and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Donut Steal, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form an argument to fight back. Alright, let's do this. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? The closet? I mean the crack on the shelf.
Or, I think I know what this is.
I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try. Like I said, the shelf. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping. Oof. Okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does this crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's the first to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just clear your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Oh, what's this? Do not steal Dream Gear. Oh my god.
Alright, give me a second, I gotta sit up for this.
But this is unexpected. Okay, you gotta collect 20 rings and... Oh! There you go. Oh! Yeah, you cleared the special stage. Sure the shelf fell. Sure the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall onto. You're telling me on a train this world kept, the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. He just said nothing was aroused for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? Now you present the stick. What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick would do this kind of damage? Okay, now you gotta collect 25. This takes me back. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to itself on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could, like, let's say... a hammer? Ah! Then this isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack on the handle and it ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
I know this is not the appropriate time, but I just had a terrible thought.
What?
Back when Donut Steel asked Tails if he wanted any snacks, you know what I should have had Tails say in response?
What?
Give me a glass of orange juice.
Oh my god! I mean, those 3 arches of hair protruding from her forehead could make a guy real thirsty.
Oh, God.
She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I double as mechanic. Let me see. Both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if we hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. All right, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it. We're free. Great job, baby. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the dining car's a mess now. Wait, is that? It can't be.
The Family Guy death pose. Also, Sonic's dead.
Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic. Looks like the game's begun. I'll find out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Sonic? That's you.
Body down. Can't move.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
I just need to rest.
Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt?
Quickly find Elise so she can kiss him.
He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic? Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Donut Steel. What do I do?
Still yourself, Donut. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. I don't think he said that. So I leave their care to you, Donut Steel, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride.
I need to catch up to Amy and Chess and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see.
The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Title drop.
About 40 minutes in. Just 2-hour game.
Oh shit, it's been 40 minutes. It's
almost. It's the saloon
car. So if it's been 40 minutes, should we call it an episode or?
Let's wait so we can control our characters again.
Okay. Wow, look at this place. I looked around, I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Did you see the wanted poster of Omo Chow? Nah, I don't think he's wanted. I want him far away from me.
Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. Richard's all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my law card? The last guy to work a case with me did start practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true.
You varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy motioned through and told me all about it. Enough of that.
Wonder how long he can keep that voice up for Amy.
Too long.
You were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish the alibi and...
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone.
He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Donut Steer, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. And we'll do it
next time on Zero Bonus Rounds. Next time on Zero Bonus Rounds. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.